maybe depression, but we didn't use those words back then.
Do you think that the alcohol was a way for you to kind of mask it?
100%. It was my go-to for my nerves. It was my go-to for my sadness. It was a crutch and a way to numb myself.
In 2007, she was charged with DUI, ordered to wear an ankle monitor, and to quit drinking.
Thankfully, no one was hurt.
What? I didn't know Eve was running around dirty like that. I did not know that. That's crazy. Yo, we need a movie about Eve, yo.
Who's that girl?
Oh my goodness. Who?
Nah, she look mad good. I gotta calm my little horny ass down. She look mad good.
Is that girl? She has lived many lives. That's what it feels like.
YouTube, you click the title, you read the page, so I'ma just get to the point. Eve. Eve, how you do that? Eve, remember that? It was like the back in the day. Eve had her own show on like UPN 9 or some shit. You gotta be an old head to remember UPN 9, man. Drop that comment if you remember UPN 9. But anyway, I noticed that Eve been showing up on like my algorithm lately. I'm like, Eve, where's she been? Yo, I ain't heard from Eve in mad long. Last time I heard about Eve or anything about Eve, they said she married some white billionaire. She moved to like the UK or something like that. And as she should, get your money, Pookie. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing, you ain't missing nothing back here. We still struggling. You know what I mean? You ain't missing nothing. And she has a new memoir that's out right now. And I'm definitely wanna get some more details on that. So she was on Good Morning America. And she also was on a Breakfast Club dropping some gems and all that. So yeah, so shout out to Eve, man. Let's get into this, man. Now let me tell you something. Man. Let me just say this, okay? Cause this is Eve we talking about. I had a crush on Eve since the Love is Blind video. She was and she popped son at the funeral that came to the funeral the next day to show his respect and watch the family pray. Remember that? So like, I've been fiending for Eve. So I say that to say, whatever Eve is selling, I'm buying. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Listen, whatever Eve is selling, I'm buying. That's a fact. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, I'm buying. You feel me? So like I said, whatever Eve is selling, I'm buying. You understand what I'm saying?
Good morning, America.
Hey, Eve. Damn, and she look mad good. Yo, how old is she?
That was Eve she's telling her story in her new memoir, Who's That Girl? Michael sat down with her.
Yo, they wanna know who's that girl.
Yo, we can't front. Eve had her run. Niggas don't give Eve her flowers enough. Eve had her run. You understand? I used to watch that show, her little Eve, how you do that? You know what I mean? I used to watch that shit. Like Barbershop. What? Yo, Eve had her run. What? And we never gonna talk about the music. Come on now. Eve, yo, you can't mention female rappers top 10 and don't put Eve in. I'll punch you in your face. That's facts.
Rapper Eve has had hip-hop fans saying her name for 25 years. Now, she's opening up about her life in a new memoir, Who's That Girl?
Look, I'm blushing and shit. Look, I'm blushing.
Who's that girl?
Oh my goodness. Who?
Nah, she look mad good. I gotta calm my little horny ass down. She look mad good.
Is that girl? She has lived many lives. That's what it feels like.
Starting out, she was one of a few women in the rap world, and in 1999,
Yo, let me just say this. Eve was like a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? To my gay ass, you feel me? In the 90s and the early 2000s, Eve was a breath of fresh air to my gay ass. Because I knew I was gay. My family knew I was gay. Everybody knew I was gay. You know what I mean? My boyfriends knew I was gay. Everybody knew I was gay. You feel me? I don't know. Who was I fooling? You feel what I'm saying? So niggas knew I was gay. So I say that to say, when Eve fine ass showed up on the scene, and she had that gangster shit, you know what I mean? But she was keeping up with the niggas. She didn't come rapping like Lil' Kim. It wasn't the dude bend me over. It was, nigga, I'ma knock your teeth out. Like, you understand? Like, Eve was rapping like the men. We don't give that girl enough credit. I'm telling you right now, the talent that Eve had. Even from shake your tambourine and go and get yourself a mother alone. Take your tambourine. Come on, son. Like, yo, y'all be playing with Eve.
He signed with the Rough Riders.
I always say it was my hip hop boot camp. because it was like, okay, we're in the studio.
Not to mention Eve got a Grammy. Let's just throw that out there. I don't know about your favorite female rapper, but Eve got a Grammy. So let's just throw that out there.
24 hours.
And no, she's not my favorite female rapper. But you know what? I don't even have one, and now I do. It's Eve.
We're in the studio 24 hours, and I had to prove myself, but it developed me as an artist.
After her debut album hit #1 on the Billboard charts, she went on to win a Grammy for Let Me Blow Your
Come on, I know my shit.
Mind, featuring Gwen Stefani.
Oh my God, this video was so sexy. You had Gwen looking sexy. You had Eve looking sexy. Let me blow your mind. I was like, oh, blow it, baby, blow it.
You literally had to fight with the record label.
Yes.
To have them let her be on the album.
Yeah, people were telling me, like, nobody's gonna believe this. And I'm like, well, why not? Like, she's an amazing artist. I was a huge No Doubt fan, and thankfully, I finally got them to believe in it.
She began acting and was riding high.
Who drank my apple juice? That's why. Drank my apple juice.
But soon saw the warning signs of a drinking problem.
I was the youngest person on set, and I was still going to the club till 4 and having to get to table reads at 9, or having after parties in my dressing room. But I just kind of was like, I can do both. The only thing that I know I really had at the time was tons of anxiety and tons of what I would say now is maybe depression, but we didn't use those words back then.
Do you think that the alcohol was a way for you to kind of mask it?
100%. It was my go-to for my nerves. It was my go-to for my sadness. It was a crutch and a way to numb myself.
In 2007, she was charged with DUI, ordered to wear an ankle monitor, and to quit drinking.
Thankfully, no one was hurt.
What? I didn't know Eve was running around dirty like that. I did not know that. That's crazy. Yo, we need a movie about Eve. Yo, what's good? TT, write it. Nah, I be writing like, my movies be like gay and real funny. I can't really write something like, you know what? I'm going to buy the memoir and I'm going to try to write a movie on Eve. I'm going to see what's up. I'm going to try to challenge myself. But movies that I write usually are like gay as hell. Because that's what I know. I usually write on what I know, what I've seen. So if I read the memoir, I could be able to do a movie.
Thankfully, I wasn't hurt. But it was the first moment after that, I had to wear one of those ankle bracelets. And I remember being so scared of not drinking because I just wasn't comfortable with my feelings. And I couldn't remember when I hadn't drank, and I had to wear it for 56 days. And it was the best thing that had ever happened.
You said
to
that
me.
56 days saved your life.
It did. 100%. 100%.
In 2014, Eve married British businessman Maximilian Cooper.
Whatever. They could have left that part out.
Becoming stepmother to his 4 children.
4 kids? Nah, come on. Whatever.
But she struggled to conceive.
You revealed in 2006, you experienced an ectopic pregnancy. Yeah. You were diagnosed with endometriosis and fibroids.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea how that would affect your fertility?
No. Back then it's something nobody really talked about. Doctors barely even talked about it. I mean, I always had painful periods, but that's also something that they tell women. So I never thought anything of it. And I also never thought that I had to hurry up and have kids because I was like, I'm gonna fall in love, I'm gonna have kids. And it just didn't happen like that. And I had to go to a specialist, and she was the one that was like, yeah, you have like 14 fibroids. You have to have surgery to get rid of this. So.
But since then, you've gone.
I feel like them doctors just be saying that sometimes when it comes to black women, yo. And it sucks that we can't even trust our doctors. But I feel like it's just too much. You hear about it too much. Oh, black women had to do surgery. Oh, and it's you got the surgery. I don't know. Something ain't right.
On to have a son.
Yes.
Through IVF.
Yes, through IVF.
Which you were reluctant.
Hey, that's how I'm gonna have my babies.
To do it first.
Yeah, I was.
Why?
I mean, I come from a family that we weren't religious, but we believed in God. And there's a whole element of that. And also being a woman, we put so much pressure on ourselves and thinking that as a woman, it's just supposed to happen. And I think there was a level of me having to talk to myself about like, no, you know, you need a little help. And that's okay. Because I would not have my little baby. I wouldn't have Wild. I wouldn't. So I'm grateful.
Look.
Oh, baby, don't cry, stop, because you're already turning me on. And you start crying, girl, I'm about to turn this video.
Looking forward what does the future chapter of your life look like?
My future chapters are going to be seen through my son's eyes. I definitely want to produce some things. I love TV. I love...
Girl, produce the movie I'm about to write for you. Hello, I'm about to go buy your memoir. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it like I'm gonna set it up real nice. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a vlog, gonna pick it up. Every time I read a different chapter, I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna put it in a video. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write little notes. Produce my video. You know what I'm saying? I got you, E. Trust me. I got you, babe.
Of acting. So, yeah, we'll see. More music.
Who's that
Tag Eve in this video, bro. Word to me.
girl?
Yes.
Eve's that girl. Na 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 na.
Boy.
Na 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 na.
Thanks to Michael for that.
Subscribe for the vibe. I'm out.